You've learned the basics of navigation in 3ds Max, but you want to start modeling. Well, you've come to the right place. So I'll just started off in this 4Views port. So I'm going to click this one, press Alt W, and now I'm here. You can either switch to orthographic or just normal perspective mode. I'd prefer perspective or something like this. So we're going to start with the box, and then we're going to slide it out, and then slide it out to make a full cube. This is your cube. Yeah, and then we can go into the modify section. We can add the amount of segments you want, but you can't see the lines or the vertices. How do you fix this? You press Fn plus F4, not Alt Fn. You got Alt 4 is gonna turn off your application. Remember that. So Fn F4, turn it off, turn it back on. We're gonna do 3 by 3 for the sake of this video. Alright, so right now we can't control any of the vertices, you know, how you normally do in any other software. How you do this, you have two options. We have number one, which is convert into an editable poly, where you can select faces, there you go, in this section. Or the better option is to go here, press edit poly, and use a modify version. This means if you do something wrong, for example, you know, move this up, and then we didn't want it like that, we could just delete this like this, and then it's back to normal. However, with editable poly is permanent. So if you go to, I'm going to use the modifier version for the sake of this video as well. You got these 5 options, only 3 are actually useful. We have vertex with the corners, you can move around the corners with these 3. Rotate doesn't do much on vertices, and scale, which also doesn't do much. You can use the we have edges, which can convert edges, you know, you can actually rotate this one. And then we have faces, which is this one, which means you can move around stuff, you know. That's basically all the controlling things. Then we move down, we see these, like for example, insert vertex. This is only good in edge mode, where you can add vertices. Then we can, if you go back into vertice mode, you can actually connect these, select both, and we press connect. There you go, edge. That's what the connect tool does. Let's say you want to move this part out, we can use the extrude modifier. We can use the extrude tool to pull this out, or you could use this setting so you can move it out to an exact number. We also have bevel, where you can bevel edges like this. You can move it in. I mean, it's not widely used, but it's still a cool tool to use. Then we go back onto edges. We can chamfer. Chamfer is like beveling, how you do in Blender. Select the edge, you know, go like this. We also have control of how much it goes in and out. This is better to use the setting method because how much amount you want, how many segments to make it more smoother. You know, you can change all these, the depth, how much you want this bit to be. Just remove, so you can remove an entire thing. So those are the basics. I'll make a more detailed one on all the other buttons and the entire thing of Edit Poly, but this is just for beginners who are just wanting to get out there, learn how to model, do what they need to do basically. It's enough to get the job done, but if you want really complex models, you have to learn how other things work, and obviously I'll make a video on that. I'll make a video on 3ds Max, Blender, whatever you need. Thank you for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe, hassle, thanks.